Okay. Let's show me you're working. Come on, bro. Okay. Okay. Everything's working, I think, which is good. We're back. Oh, I'm wearing a skull. I forgot I was wearing a skull. Genuinely forgot that was there. Um, oh, egg. We're back in actually a different Cobbleverse again. Why am I moving so fast? Am I moving fast? Is it really, or does my head just hurt? I don't know what that would be actually. Okay. This one I streamed last time. Last time I did Minecraft. It was on here too, and then there was like a storm sort of hitting. Everything was real iffy, and so I didn't save it or really go for that long. It didn't seem worth it. But this is not the one that I built that nice house on. Um, this is one that my friend Techno made as a server for me, her, and two of our other friends. And this is where I'm setting up my second home. Just a little bit. It was some ruins I found. But we're gonna go look at the first home. We're gonna go look at the first home in just a second. I have to bother people really quick. Really, really quick. Okay. Um, because whoa. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not a bad use of this space. I I would have kept, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Um, I made all this stuff at spawn, except for this. This is new. Um, but here we go. I made this house and take a little tour and bed up there for Dia, who's often in chat and is not yet, but probably will be. This is my house. I've stolen some plushies. I made a little basement that's just practically functionless. Where did I put my... Okay. Um, where's my pickaxe? This is my upstairs. I got a TV. And then over here, we have... I'll go this way first. Techno's house. Got a little loft up there. And this is Shy's house. I don't know how much she's used it. Not a lot, I don't think. That's new. And, oh, powder snow. Um, Over here, I made a little community center. This is the Megiarna I cannot catch yet. This is where she hangs out till I can catch her. And there's just like a little upstairs space. I've actually been using storage here. I wonder if I put my pickaxe in here somewhere. I did not. Where did my pickaxe go? Am I... I blind? Okay, oh. Where's my pickaxe? My diamonds. Okay. Well, oh, and the other side. Yep. I'm just leaving all the doors open like a monster. Oh, that's right, my trap inches. I've been breeding trap inch to try and get a shiny. Got an egg. Because trying to find a shiny trap inch just in the wild has not gone super well. I've been everywhere. Oh, just in time. That was the egg sound. Oop, egg. Yep, there's my 2 trap inch. I made them a nice little, look, I gave them sand so they'd like it. I think what I want to do here is make a bunch of smaller areas. I think this one's going to become like my house. And this one, I'm going to put in some glass to make like a dome and put Zubat in there so I can breed Zubat. And then over here, I'm going to have a couple other, and it's going to be like my home slash like a daycare area. And I'm thinking I might dig this out a little more, put some water in it and make it for like the water types. But I need a lot of stuff to make pasture blocks. Pasture blocks are expensive and they take a lot of work. So we need hoppers and we need PCs. And I'm doing weird things with my mouth. Sorry, mouse. And for PC, I don't know why I did that. We went back to oh. Okay. See. Okay. I need copper, I need iron, and I need smooth stone and glass. And what do I need for hopper? I need a lot of iron and I need a chest. And chests in this game are actually really annoying to get. I need a redstone torch and a normal chest. For some reason. Where's just the normal chest? Oh, chest, oh, chest. Here. See this? This is what I mean. For some reason to make a chest, I need redstone torches. So we are going to continue to wonder where the heck my pickaxe went. I guess I'm just gonna make another one. I have a decent amount of copper and iron. Let me check my chests again. No. No. Okay, I was on top of it last time, I guess. So realistically, I think I just need more wheat. Where did my pickaxe go? Hey, buddy. Oh, look, more wheat. Okay, and I've got glass. Stop. Okay. I'll take those sticks. Bye, guys. Did I see more glass in here? No. Why did I come back over here for this copper? Stone, which I need to do again to make it smooth. Yep. Yep. Okay. We're just gonna let that one run. And ooh, okay. I already forgot what I needed. This is why I should write things down. Where? I'm getting messages. I'm popular tonight. Sorry, me and Riley are planning stuff. Okay, I need this since I don't know where mine went. Okay. And then I need these and these. Cauldron. How do I make hoppers? I still need the smooth stone. Okay. We are gonna put everything back into safety in my backpack, and we're gonna go collect sand for glass, and we're going to what else did I need? Sand for glass. Oh, we're gonna pick up some deep slate just for my building. I like deep slate. I like deep slate. Okay, so we're gonna start with sand. And luckily, it just came from here, which is sand. Lots of sand for lots of glass. I probably don't need that much, but you know what? It's sand. Easy to get. Nice to have. If one of the others needs some glass down the road, I can help them out. Oh, what's that? Oh, right. It's an end portal and nether portal. Wow. Okay. I've done a lot of exploring. I'm trying not to pick everything up so that the others can explore and find things. Because the day, first week or so. Oh, there we go. After Techno opened this, I went kind of crazy and was all over the place. Take a look at my map. I've got a nice 5,000 by 5,000 square block, more or less, that I'm going to slowly clear out. I forgot when I started, I was almost 6,000 blocks out. That's fine. We might also spend some of today. See, here's some swamp. I've mostly seen swamp around there, but I know Koga's gym is somewhere in some swamp. So we need to find Koga. And since I can't figure out where the map maker went from Brock's gym, we are kind of doing it blind. This is a good amount of sand. Oop. Sand to make glass, to make PCs. None of these have coal still. Okay. I don't know why I did it like that. Sand, bag, coal. Yep, bag. Put the diamonds back. Take the glass. I don't really need that. I'll put you somewhat for decoration. Keep the wheat here. Keep the glass here. Not what I meant to do. Sylveon. Okay. Okay. Yippee. Now what are we doing? Right, deep slate. Let's go. Let's go to the ancient city. Yippee. How does this look on stream? Dark. Tracks. Let's take some torches. Should have made more torches. Okay. Luckily, wardens don't spawn, so I can kind of play it unsafe. We're just gonna run over to one of these walls and start digging in. There's a whole crowbat in here. Is it male? I'm trying to find a male Zubat. I just keep getting female ones. No, also female. God, okay. I have a ditto. It's fine. Okay, we're just gonna dig. We're gonna dig out some deep slate. Where did my pickaxe go? I do need to get back to the other Cobbleverse that I have, though. I gotta finish that up. I still want to make that. Maybe I'll put that one on hold until we're done with this. And this will be the main, the focus. Right? Right. Oh, my trap entranched. Let's take a look. Oh, shiny. Oh yeah, these are all the shinies I've got, including... Where'd they go? Here we go, including these ones. If I get one more, actually if I get one more, it doesn't work that way, but if I can get an Azurill, I can have the whole line. I've been exploring a lot. I run into these guys a lot. Kind of mad these are both male. Okay. We're just going to collect some deep slate for my building desires. And some tough, I guess. It's a lot of tough. I don't want all this tough. So we're going to go this way. And I'll set up torch. It's not that dark. Yay, Techno's on our way. I don't know where Dia is. Dia, my dear Dia. But it is a surprise Thursday stream. I don't usually do this on Thursday. It was just such a long it was such a long day for me. I wanted to do this. It's like a little treat. Oh, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Oh, it's mad at me. Okay, okay. Why are you mad at me? What did I do? Who am I gonna fight with? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. It's fine. I still need to figure out my team. I want a shiny Trapinch because I want a shiny Trapinch. I want to name it Toasty Jr. After my shiny Trapinch from Oraz, which is named Toasty. And then I need to level it to use it against Koga because right now I don't have any Pokemon that are going to be super good against poison types. I need a good ground type. I might be able to brute force it, but I kind of already brute forced my way through Surge and Erica. And at least with Erica, she's like a grass gym leader. And I've got 2 fire types. D is alive. Yay. But Koga is poison, and my best Pokemon is Sylveon, which is not great against poison. So I want Trapinch. But I do need to find Koga too. But I've got my Trapinch breeding. Takes a while. But when I looked stuff up, everything said that breeding them would be faster than trying to find them in the wild. So that's what we're doing. And excavating just outside of an ancient city. And if a shiny Zubat wants to show up while we're down here, I wouldn't be that mad about it. Or shiny Mimikyu. I figured out this is where Mimikyu spawned. I don't know if they spawn in other places, but this is the only one this is the only place I've seen Mimikyu at, but they don't like showing up very often. That is the problem. The Mimikyu problem. I'm really scared what's gonna happen is I'm gonna be down here and like a shiny is gonna pop up. But if you look on the mini map, you can see all the ones just floating in the darkness. It's gonna be somewhere in there and I'll have to like dig to find it. What do I got? Not a lot, actually. Put you back in there. I have 2 skeletons. Alright. I'm also kind of sleepy. It's because we stayed up too late watching Steven. And you guys stayed up even later than I did. Okay. Back into the darkness. I really considered making a house down here. But I don't know if I'm that committed. I need redstone. Oh, what the heck. I have, however, on occasion while I've been down here, we're going to turn shaders on for just a little bit. Gonna take it a second. Ooh, okay. There you go. Now we can see without issue. Or at least I get the, yeah, make a house in the ancient city. I at least get the, like, lighting from the bit. The torch. The torch. What was I gonna do? Where were we going? Let's go back to the surface. Oh, right, I was saying, there's, see that? Tons of open spaces in the floor with lava directly under it that I have slowly tried to fill in so that when I'm down here I don't die in the lava. It is 1 block underneath though, so if you come down here, don't dig. Or at least don't dig directly underneath yourself. No. Where's the middle? Oh, there it is. Wrong way. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn shaders back off. And we're gonna go back to here. Oh, that's so bright. Egg time. Just in time for egg time. I don't really know what I want to do. I just wanted to be doing this. I'm gonna be honest. It was a very long day at work. We had weather happening. All of the kids were acting out in one way or another. Some weird thing was going on with our walkie-talkies. Someone got like, yeah, I don't know. It was just a whole, it was everything all the time was happening. So I just wanted to come do this. Let's go explore. You know what? Let's go explore. Let's go try and find Koga. Put these things in here, and I don't need those. Put those aside. Keep my egg. What do I not need? Keep that. Don't know why I have those stone bricks. Stone bricks, oak fence. We'll take those and go sell them somewhere, actually. I know it's not going to smelt because that's there, but it is just about putting it in a place. And all these beans I got. And a book. And an extra fishing rod. And 2 buckets of water. All right. And my skulls. Oop, oop. All right, that's fine for now. That's fine for now. Let's go. Okay. I have not seen a lot of swamp except for down over here. I think that's it. Oh, there's swamp out here. Maybe we... See, I have not been taking very good notes on what stuff is where. So I don't remember which cities are closest to this. Or if I left any sort of teleporting thing there. Tomb. Okay, I know what that is. Now we're over here. So let's go back. Yeah, this is where I got the Lotad, somewhere around here. Let's go check out this area for swamp. Do I still have my boat? I do still have my boat. Don't really need those. Okay. So we're going back this way. Oh, that thing's mad at me. Why is it mad at me? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Level 34, I can fight it. I missed. Okay. Yippee. Oh, look, honey. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. Where's my trainer card? There it is. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go find Koga. There it is. She's sleeping. Ooh, what's this one? I can handle this one. Let me in. Let me in. There we go. There was a walking wake and it really sucked because we found it. I found it. I don't have any dark type moves. Oh, I didn't think that one through too much. Or ghost type. Whatever. I'm so tired. And I was still only like level 20. Like that was my cap. It wasn't gonna happen, and I'm so sad about it. I want Walking Wake so bad. I love Walking Wake. It's my favorite of the Paradox Pokemon out of the 3. I did see the I don't remember what Raiku's Paradox is called, but I saw that walking around. 5, 6. I need to hold a Pokeball. We'll put Hatena in something black. Black and pink. Why did I say black? There we go. Okay. Thank you. Boop. Okay. Oh, dog's still there. We're going this way. I'll still be streaming tomorrow too, like normal. I might even get to it earlier than usual because I don't think Musie's planning to stream because of whatever reason. I just know that it was maybe not on the table. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't. But if Musie's not streaming, I'm not spending any time watching Musie stream before I stream. Because I could get to it earlier. We'll find out. I'll also see if I need to do anything after work first. Because I do really need to get some grocery shopping done. The stuff that I got recently is, oh, hello, Angry Murkrow, is fine, but it was not a lot. I don't want to fight right now. I want to find Koga. Still following me? Yes. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna get away. Oh, no, we're not getting away. I lied. We're not getting away. Out of mine. Oh. Yeah. It's very dark now. Oh, torches. I don't want to get too sidetracked. We're trying to find Koga. We're trying to find Koga. And we'll see what his Pokemon are made of and how bad I need that Trapinch. Just waiting for Techno. I should probably... I feel like there's something else I wanted to do. I don't know. I was on this like nonstop for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then Tomodachi Life dropped, and I stopped doing anything else productive in any way whatsoever. Where is that another Brock's gym? We're gonna clear this out first because I don't like when there's the bigs. I don't like when it looks like that on the map. Other person? No. A second Tomodachi Life. Technically it's a third. I get what you're doing. I get the joke. I know what you're saying, but there are 3 of us. There are 3 of us in the friend group who have a problem with it. Dia, if you have a Switch, you can play it too. Because it's for both. Unlike Pokopia. You don't? Dia, if I had an extra, what, $500? Oh, oh, I'm being attacked. Another Murkrow. Because of the Switch cost in the game, I think, somewhere around there, I would gift you a Switch and a Tomodachi Life, but unfortunately I am not a rich friend. I am a middle class, lower middle class friend who can sometimes buy fun, nice things for himself, but not a lot. No, it was just the Tomodachi Life for the Switch. The Switch. For oh my god, Muna. For the DS. For the 3DS. And then this Tomodachi Life. And there's that like me Metopia, which it's not Tomodachi Life, but I mean I guess it's sort of like because you use the Mii's for it, which the only other thing you used the Mii for was like Wii Sports. Um, I don't really count that one. I don't think anyone does. Maybe they do. Tomodachi Life spin-off, maybe. It's just been Tomodachi Life for the 3DS and now Tomodachi Life for the Switch. It's just the Mii's. That is where they are the same. Actually, you know what I need to do also? I need to find I need to stick around our spawn to find a Hisui and Zora. Sports. I loved Wii Sports. I got Wii Sports for the Switch, which is not actually what it's called. I think it might be called. I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called when it's for the Switch, but I call it Wii Sports for the Switch, and it's fun and cute. But for some reason, they don't have baseball, and I don't like the bowling as much. That is another Brock's gym, by the way. That's like the sixth Brock's gym. Okay. Anyways, we are going Brock this way. This way. Yep. Gotta find Koga. I want them to put baseball in it though. They put soccer in this Wii Sports for the Switch. I think they should have put baseball in it. I miss the baseball. I liked the baseball. I was also really good at the boxing. I had the golden boxing gloves for Wii Sports. I still have my Wii Sports. I just don't have a Wii anymore. Because, trading in systems to get the next one is how I survived until I was old enough to have my own job and had my old job. Oh yeah, they still have tennis. I'm still pretty good at tennis. Or do they have badminton? I think they have badminton. No, they have both. Yes. I do think the like updated Mii's, I don't think they're technically Mii's in the Switch Sports. The Wii Sports for the Switch are really cute and I like their like customization options. Whoa, I don't think I've seen that thing. Oh, it's mad at me. Okay, we're gonna get to land. Okay, it's poison and water. Let's see what Polytoad does. It's dark and poison. It's not even water. Everyone. That's not true. I shouldn't say everyone. I shouldn't generalize like that. But everyone remembers Wii Sports. Remember figuring out that you could accidentally toss the ball backwards and it became like a thing you tried to do for bowling? And then they'd all jump and turn. Ooh. Oh, that was good. Okay. We're gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Toxic spice isn't gonna do anything to me. We're not moving anywhere. Look at that. Good job, Polytoad. Come here. What is this? Oh, alright. I don't really know what to do with prismarine shards. That's fine. You hit her with one of the controller wires. Controller wires. Like the strap to keep you from throwing it, or... I might not have. Okay. Okay, so when you were 10, your cousin came over and we were trying to work the TV and it said mono in the corner and I said mono and then she said, no, it's pronounced Munu, and we argued and you hit her for it. You know what? As a 10-year-old, I probably would have done that too. Top 10 iconic childhood moments. Exactly. Okay. Let's get to the swamp and let's see how it's looking. Not really. Oop, oop. I'm gonna get so good at doing that, and it's gonna come in so handy next time I do Vaporous. Oop. When Techno gets here, we have to be mean to her because she said a long time ago that she would open stream soon, and she's still not here. We can cry like we did for Steven. It's Techno's turn in the bullying cycle a lot. But it's because we love her. I'm so sleepy. I've had such a headache for like the last 3 days, and I think it's because the weather's been really up and down. And the pressure definitely super dropped today with that thunderstorm that came through. Oh my gosh, we summoned her with the bullying. Yeah, we're mad at you because you said you would be here forever ago and you weren't, and now I'm crying about it. Can't you hear the pain and sorrow in my voice? Sure, distracted. Distracted when you could have been here. I'm not seeing a lot of swamp. That's how they get you. Let's check out this way first. Yeah, Techno hates us personally, and I'm crying about it. Oh my gosh, there is more drama. Sounds like fun for you. Sounds like a lot of fun for you. It's okay, I had drama at work today. A very different kind of drama. Maybe don't share the tea here, though. Share the tea in Discord. Yippee. Ah, Choodle. Choodle are so, like, stupid looking. I love them. I remember the first time I saw one when I opened Scarlet and Violet. Is that where they came from? Yes. I remember the first time I saw one. Um, I screamed and I went, "What did they do to that Mudkip?" I keep finding these things. I found a different one. I'm just gonna break into it. I think this is why I had 2 buckets of water, because I kept running into things where I needed buckets of water. Oop, oop. Oh, it's dark in here. It's fine. I'm just gonna steal. What did I get? That's not coins. I'm just gonna steal some of the coins and then leave. Coins. Coins. That pot may or may not explode if I, like, actually touched it. So, yeah, that is so funny, actually. Classic kid moment right there. I am not, because I've been to that part of the swamp. Been to that part of the swamp. I'm thinking maybe there's not enough swamp around here for Koga. But we find out anyways. Yeah, that seems about right. That's it. That's just how kids work. The amount of times in my oh, something's attacking me. In my near 10 years of working with children, that is really the best case scenario, to be honest. They get in a fight, they get a little mad at each other, and then they go, yeah, I'm fine now. And it's all good. And everything is fine. I'm also not seeing a lot of swamp up this way. I need a good big swamp area. We have a lot of snow in this small 5,000 by 5,000 block radius. See, I grew out of whatever was wrong with me as a child, and now I've just got different things wrong with me as an adult. Which is what I assumed we were all doing, but maybe I was wrong. Oh, you're big. Okay. I need a flying Pokemon, and then I can just fly around. I would argue Dia has more whimsy, if not just a different kind of whimsy now. You would eat just straight up sugar cubes. How was that good? Oh, you were a horse kid. I was not. My favorite animals were wolves and or tigers. Butter? Techno butter? Just on its own? Oh my god. What do you mean you tried to sleep like a horse? What does that mean? Straight sticks of butter and sleeping like a horse. Oh my god, guys. I don't think that one is real of her. I think this was a very like specific it's like you know that post that's like there's not a single individual experience or whatever. Wrong. This is you thought their arms were just backwards? I understand not fully comprehending like the anatomy and build of a horse as a child, but in what way at looking at a horse, what part of it made you go, yeah, those arms are backwards? Where did you see the arms? I, guys, I'm not on board with you this time. You're on your own. And I can only hope Shy would be on my side. I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know either. This is a very unique experience to you, I think. You rotated your entire shoulder, so your arms were backwards, and then you laid on them. I mean, at some point, I'm just as distressed as I am impressed. I don't, how did you manage that? That's, that's just so much. I need someone to be on my side. I need it to be Shy, and if not, I bet Riley would be. Riley would agree with me. Riley also doesn't really like horses. No, it's not a good idea. You guys are like I love some whimsy and dreams, but some so when you started your bee sanctuary, you mean it was more like a bee jail. See, sometimes when you guys talk about your childhoods, I think I was really missing out on stuff, and other times I realized that I was in fact just a lot more normal than I thought. No, I understand your vision. You've explained it very clearly. It's just I don't think it was a sanctuary. I don't think those bees felt it was a sanctuary. How we're gonna go down. I understand that you trapped many bees and got stung a whole bunch. I'm thinking I mean, you made a choice. You made a choice and you stuck to it, and I respect that. Your cause was bee sanctuary, but when the bees stung you, they would die. So I don't know. I don't know that it was worth it for the cause. It seems like, if anything, it was a bit counterproductive to the cause. Horrible. Seems. I, d- I don't think it's a retirement home situation when they're gonna just. I mean, okay. This is an argument I really want to have or think I could get anywhere with. The bee morgue. One second, I need to take a drink. My throat's a little dry. Okay. Whoopsies. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. I'm just okay. So I don't even have anything else to talk about. Nothing's going on. I've got nothing coming up yet. Eventually, we're gonna hit when I leave state for summer, and I will be doing this less probably, especially on con weekends. I'm excited for it. I'm also excited. I was talking to Oat earlier about her origin server. I'm excited to play this guy and like his his character. Oh my god. Okay, wow. First of all, I don't have Nicey's time, Sensei, so I don't have to accept that or acknowledge it. But thank you. Um Hi. S- Wait. Oh, wait. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I swear to God, if it's another Meryl. Oh, it's a ladybug. Um, what was I doing before this? Right. Second, I did not want to be a horse. I didn't get the horse. You can still be niceys without being prompted, and I know you will because you are a very nice person. You are a very pleasant person to be around in chats. But I can deny your niceys and nobody can stop me. Um, no, I did not want to be a horse. I didn't go through the horse phase. Come on, you're level. Oh, I can put you to sleep. Wait, wait, Dia, did you think Sensei was like a bot? That's really funny. Um, they're from I know them from Loudon's chat and Musy's also, I believe, but especially Loudon's. Sensei is real. Sensei does niceys. Sensei is very good at doing niceys, whereas I look at someone and give them finger guns and like wink. Honestly, Dia, that's really funny. That is actually extremely funny. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Sensei. I had a long day at work and decided I was going to do this today. I don't usually stream on Thursdays, but we're here. We're talking mostly about wanting to be horses, which I did not want. I did not experience the desire to want to be a horse. I was experiencing the desire to want to be other things and not knowing how to put that into words. Um, I lost focus a little bit. Where were we going? I liked okay, so I liked yeah, dragons, that's real. That's real of you. Dragons is real of you. Um, I liked tigers the most like in elementary school, but then uh hashtag Naruto and I became a little bit of a wolf kid because, I was like 11. I was like 9 to 11 years old and I didn't want to copy the nine-tailed fox exactly. So it was my Naruto self insert slash character was the eight-tailed wolf because that wasn't the nine-tailed fox, which meant it wasn't cringe and I wasn't copying. That's where that came from. This is huge. Why is this so big? Um, she's still one of my most important OCs to me. Her story has changed a lot though. A lot less Naruto specific. I've definitely you've maybe seen her through my Tomodachi Life screenshots that I've been sending you guys. Um, but we can talk about her. We can talk about her later. I don't need to talk about my OCs right now because I'll get super distracted. I'm already barely holding it together. What were we talking about 2 seconds before that? I don't know. I already don't remember. Uh, that's all right. Handshake emoji. We all got distracted and we don't remember. All I know right now is we're trying to find a swamp because that's where Koga's gym is. And I've not found a lot of swamps on this map so far. I've also only made a square. Look at my square. My 5,000 by 5,000 block square. Very nice. Slowly getting filled in. It's a nice square. I didn't do that bad considering it's really hard to walk in an exact straight line in this game because of terrain and stuff being in the way. So I think I did a pretty good job making it a pretty nice square. This is my that is I feel like a pretty standard artist origin story. Mine was drawing pictures from Naruto. So, and then I started making my own Naruto characters. And now I've got 50 million OCs that I only ever do stuff with 10 of. including this guy. Look at him. I love Catalyst. That's actually really funny that you drew on the couch and it's still there. Ooh, it's a free it's a free teleporter. It's not what it's called, but it's free and it's mine now. I love having extras. Waystone. So Waystone. Thank you. I have this thing where I have a problem with remembering words in my brain. Also, I'm really tired. I needed this. I need to be here talking. Sometimes you just need to talk. I like to say nonsense on occasion. My favorite, I have top three. Crobat, Celebi, and Cyndaquil. Is that another Brock's gym? I swear to God. I don't want Brock's gym. I want Koga's. That's like the sixth or seventh one. Flygon is such a good Pokemon, though. Heliolisk is like kind of a crazy pull. I don't know a lot of people that like that one. Do you, nothing is like funnier in like an affectionate way to me than that like in Infinite Fusion we named an Azurill after you and now Meryl is like one of your favorites, if not just one you generally enjoy. Hashtag Dia Jr. It just keeps following you. That's just what happens. Whoa. Hello. A whole Typhlosion? Yeah, alright. Don't knock it out. Don't knock it out. Okay, that's good. Now we can use Hypnosis. And I don't have any Ultra Balls. That sucks. Okay. We got this. Talonflame is definitely, I think, one of my top 5 bird Pokemon. Talonflame really came in clutch in X, Y, and Oraz when I was hatching eggs all the time. Shout out my level 100 Talonflame that I'm not sure where you are now, but I hope you're happy. I'm gonna turn back around. We're gonna stick. I don't. I feel like most of the swamps I find are kind of near water, so let's. Where did my boat go? Let's stick around the water. Okay, I like pretty much every Pokemon, and there is an asterisk next to that because there are 1,025 of them, and some of them I'm not thinking about ever, but I like most Pokemon ever, pretty much. Uh, if you show me a Pokemon and you're like, "Hey, what do you think about this guy?" I'm probably gonna be like, "Oh, that's baby." Okay, but Arceus Legends was like good, and I think it could have baked a little longer, but like I liked it. I liked. I think as a side Pokemon game, being open world and without the gyms and that linear storyline is good. I think the main Pokemon games having the linear storyline and the, path you have to follow, I like it. I don't hate what Scarlet and Violet was doing. I think they could have done it better. I think Scarlet and Violet could have baked for another year. I do like I need to actually finish it. But I did really enjoy Legend ZA. The only part I haven't finished is like the DLC part. So like I finished the main story. I just haven't finished the DLC. I want to get Darkrai, which is why I need to finish it. Scarlet and Violet made you cry. What part? That's not supposed to sound as judgmental as it did. This is genuinely I what part made you cry? I yeah. I'm still bullying you from earlier. We're still bullying you. What part made you cry though? Like, ooh, it's it's good, I guess technically. I think I like how open world it was. I think I cried at you know what? That's fair. That's fair, Techno. You're right. The dog's pretty sad. Um, I think Pokemon lends itself really well to being an open world game because it is kind of about like exploring and catching Pokemon. I still think the linear storytelling helps in some aspects, and I think Scarlet and Violet doing what it did with the three separate storylines and not having like any real restrictions just made it a little, I don't really know the word for it, but it could have baked longer is all I'm saying is they could have kept it going. They could have kept it cooking a little longer than they did. Trying to think of I am excited for Wind and Waves. I God, they announced it. They dropped the trailer for it um the day I was driving back from my friends in the east near the East Coast back to my partner's house with them after a convention and getting snowed in. And my partner read the names of the starters to me and like described them to me, and I knew from the start. I was like, Pom Bomb is that's my baby. That dog is all I'm ever gonna need in my life. and I'm so scared for how its evolution is gonna look, but I already love it so much. I already know what I'm gonna nickname my pom pom too. I'm gonna nickname him My Day, like from Honkai's Star Rail. It's gonna be my baby. And I may never evolve. I may never evolve him if its evolutions are dumb enough. I've really zoned out. I have not made any real progress. I've just returned to where I've already got stuff mapped. We're gonna turn south and go down here. It just needs to stay on four legs. Something like something like Arcanine. Not an exact copy, but you know, a big fire breathing doggy on four legs. Ain't no way. What just shined at me? I don't see it. Oh, it's a Meowth. I forgot how I make the map bigger. Oh, I just turned shaders on. Give me a second. Okay, well, somewhere over here. Where's that Meowth? There it is. Level 22. Boop. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, hypnosis missed. All right, anyways, we were going south. Thank you, Polytoad. What were we talking about? Pom Pom. I am I am cautiously optimistic about it though, because it is it's a new region, which means in theory we're probably going to go back to like the gym thing, but I also don't know for sure. I'm also really interested in just how much like water it's going to be, like more so than Hoenn, because Hoenn is already a lot of water. I'm excited though. I love Pokemon, even when their games are kind of like, come on, guys. I still usually end up enjoying it at least a little bit. Lots of people have very strong opinions about like the Let's Go games, and while I don't enjoy that they were made like to be Pokemon Go, I did think the style they used was really cute, and um the way they walked behind you and like how Pikachu and Eevee would sit on you and how you could fly on some of them. You know, I liked a lot of the like what's the word I want? Visual aspects of it over the other stuff because I mean it was just like a Kanto remake otherwise, but it was like Pokemon Go, so you couldn't fight Pokemon, you just had to kind of be able to catch them. Maybe interactions. I don't know. I'm not sure I had a word that I was going for. I might have just been saying stuff until the words stopped happening. I was trying to think also if I've cried at a Pokemon game, and actually, I think I cried a little bit at the end of Black or White. I don't remember which one I used to have. Um, when N leaves. I loved N. I loved N. I wanted to see him all the time. I need a Pokemon dating sim, and it's just me and N, nobody else. I don't need any other options. I just want N. I want to go on the Ferris wheel with him. I want to hold his hand. I want to be best friends with Pokemon with him. I can't believe I've been in Pokemon for so long, and it's so good. I'll send it to you guys in Discord later. I got years ago, back when the black and white sets for cards were hitting the shelves. Got like a box set that had like a special end card in it, and he is now in like a photo card holder thing that I've decorated. It's really cute. He sits on my Naruto shelf. I'm not really sure why, but he's like front and center. I can see him all the time. I love N. He's my favorite guy. I also love Wally. Wally's such like a little baby. A lot of my cards are also from my older brother, but a lot of my cards are also just mine. It really sucks how hard it is to buy the cards now because people started being scalpers about it with like COVID. Because like back when I first got a job, when I got out of high school, started getting my own money, every paycheck or every other paycheck, realistically, I would go to Walmart and I would buy 2 or 3 packs of Pokemon cards. And it's like so hard to do that now. And it sucks. Like, I don't know how many new packs of Pokemon cards I have not even seen on the shelf because of the way people just decided, like, hey, yeah, we're just gonna do this to make money. Like, I've definitely sold some of my cards that I didn't care as much about that could make some money, especially around COVID, because I wasn't working for a while. But like, I was not going to the store at any point in my life buying packs of cards, being like, yeah, if I buy $300 worth of packs, I will totally find the super extra rare alt art that'll get me $1,000 because that's not what it's about for me. I want the cards because they're pretty and I like them and I like Pokemon. Hmm. Which also really sucks because one of the packs that was released, not even recently anymore, I don't think, was ones where it had the trainers with their Pokemon, and one of them was N with Reshiram and or Zekrom. And it was such a pretty card. And it's like, man, I want that. But I couldn't even go to the store to try and find it because as soon as the cards were on the shelf, they were off. The last set of cards I was able to buy, like, I'm going to say freely, was Crown Zenith or Zenith. I don't remember how you're supposed to say it. And I bought a lot of those ones because there was a full art Zoroark card that I really wanted. But since then, it has been a lot harder to buy Pokemon cards. I miss it. It's probably good for my wallet, but I miss it. But think I think Pokemon's 30th is this year or next year. So maybe we'll get some fancy stuff. Maybe it's already the 30th and I've just missed everything because I was saving to go to a convention. One day the Pokemon cards will return. I hope. My only real goal with them at any point was just to have one of each, like Pokemon, because I've got my binder set up in National Dex order, and I was just trying to like have at least one of every Pokemon. And up to like Sinnoh, I'm doing pretty good. But once we start getting into Unova and Kalos and further, it's a little more dicey. I don't think I have more than like 15 Paldea Pokemon cards. Like it's why am I swimming? It's interesting. I need another drink of water. It's not even water, it's a Propel for the electrolytes. But I do have water in my water bottle for when this is gone. Do you guys think I would find more swamp if I went back over here? See, the thing is, Erica told me he was in a swamp, but she didn't say mangrove swamp, and I don't know if that's gonna make a huge difference. I need to fix this. This is driving me insane. If I find another town, we'll switch it up and we'll go check around near the mangrove swamp. But I need to find another town so that I can teleport. I do have the extra waste stones, but I don't really want to use them yet. I like putting them in places that don't have any. I need to go put a waste stone in the towns above our spawn that I found. These two, they don't have a waste stone, and they don't have a lot, but I like having them at the towns. What's up, guys? Okay. Since we're doing Cobblemon right now, what if tomorrow I did solo peak? I gotta get to the top on my own eventually. That's how you guys said we get the cat ears. That's how Shy said we get the cat ears. I want the ears. Though the crab head is pretty comical. I can't be that bad at peak, right? Like, surely I can get to the top myself, right? Oh, look, a town. It wants me to go. Ship it. It wants me to go. Interesting. I need to get to the peak on my own. I need to get to peak on my own. And then Techno, me and you still need to do peak ourselves and prove we can get to the top without Shy. No, 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 no. See, I I'm just really good at falling. That's my problem. I'm really good at falling. Yeah, once you're in the volcano, it's all or nothing, and if you don't have anything, it's over. Okay. Also, Techno, Dia, I don't know if either of you have gotten out to check out this place. I don't know how to navigate it. It turns into water and I don't know what to do. Anyways, we're gonna go up this way, which is northeast, which is this way. I haven't seen an oddish. Hello? Techno, please tell me that was you. I'm so scared. Techno, Techno. I don't like it here right now. What's mad at me? It's a Mankey, but it's asleep. I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god. You can't be doing that to me. Oh, oh my god. Bro, on my stream. I I have not watched it, correct. I want to. I just haven't. God. Oh. Techno, that was really funny, but also I had a small heart attack. Corrupting my feed? What does that even mean? I think it would go better if I watched those on my own because of how long they are. Because at least with Steven, we had like breaks, you know, because it was little episodes. You don't want to abuse the power. Giving me a minor heart attack on stream wasn't enough. And take these. These are mine now. I don't need that. You know, I'm gonna take your painting too. I don't like you. There we go. Not that I don't like him. That's not true. I'm just annoyed with how many of his gyms are around. I think it was a fun surprise. Just gave me a little spook. Wasn't expecting it. Moments that make you get a little scared for a second, and then you go, "Oh wait, the person that owns the server is actively watching you." I need to put some things away. It's okay. This is uh fair and equal for the bullying. Just a little payback. What's a little payback between some friends? It's a little payback. I'm next in the size. You got the shut down server button. Things that would be arguably really funny to pull, but like you'd have to find the right time. And this is not the right time. It'd have to be in a good moment. Like when I left the Discord call the other day. Man, there's not even more swamp up here. I came all this way, and for what? Not swamp. Yeah, just watch for right before my next gym battle. Wait until we like find a gym and we're certain it's Koga's, and as soon as I go, yes, then you can shut it down. I don't know when we're gonna find him because I need swamp, but we're gonna find him. Probably not over here. Yeah, yeah, I love to help someone plot my own demise. It's fine. It's fun. I was also just thinking about how this is probably the most normal Sensei has ever interacted with me as, because in Loudon's stream, in Loudon's chat, I'm always just making little heart eyes at Prometheus. Oh, Prometheus, my love. I missed. I didn't die though. Let's go. Oh, and look, such a nice little way out. What's going on up there? Is that really not connected? Hello? I want to get up there. I don't think I have enough blocks to get up there. Yeah, you guys know. I just think it's really. I wanna. It kind of looks like a boat. It's a little bit boat shaped, right, guys? That's a little bit boat shaped. I want to get up there. You know what? I want to get up there. All right. And then we continue. I kind of wish I could play Hades 2 on stream. Sorry, we're back on the Hades 2. The thing is, mine's on my Switch. And I figured out that I think my laptop is just not good enough to hold up with the capture card. Or I need a better capture card. I'd love to play Pokopia on stream. I would love to play with my Tomodachi life on stream. Maybe. I'm in a little loosey goosey with some of that lingo. I could do it. Nah, maybe. I don't know. Or I could play Tomodachi Life. I love it. We were having a long conversation about Tomodachi Life earlier, I think. Yeah. I've got mostly my own OCs in it, but I put some of my Vaporous experience. It's a link. That's fine. I don't think it's a real link. I think it's an accident. Um, I put my techno. Oh, I haven't scanned you yet. Our friend Shy's Vaporous characters in it because we ended up as our castle. We were the vampires. Everyone. And I got away with everything. I don't know how I did. Techno and Dio were there, but Sensei, you weren't. I got away with everything. There were points in time where the fact I was getting away with things was what we started calling Lev's luck, because things would happen that just like, I don't want this. Okay. My best example is there was one character in our Vaporous who was certain we were vampires. Did not actually have any real proof, at least not against me. and did not like vampires and was pretty much hunting us. And me and Techno had just left the crypt, and this guy pops up, and as he like comes running around the corner after we had desecrated the beacon, I accidentally fall down like a two block hole and am completely missed. Vapors. That's just that's okay. How are you pronouncing it? You can't tell me that right now, and I'm gonna read it wrong no matter what you do. When we do, oh my god, what are we gonna what are we gonna watch next time we're watching something together? The vampires, va- like Vaporous. Oh, I've I've said Vaporous like the whole time, so if you're only calling me out for it now, it's way too late. You cannot correct this behavior. It's in my brain. Hello. Why was I on Vaporous? Why was I talking about that? I already forgot. I think I was just bragging about my character and my luck. Why was I bragging about my luck? Oh, because I put our vampires into my Tomodachi life. Everyone else is an OC except for the vampires. And then I just like I did that thing where you connected one. I'm just gonna start calling it vape. Our vape server, our vape session. That's not true. I'm not gonna do that. That sounds terrible. Koga, I just where? If he's not somewhere in one of these big blank spaces, I don't have to commit to anything. I love being a liar and a fraud. Yeah, yeah. Um, no, I love saying things and then not actually doing it. So I will not be calling it our 18-person vape session. Was it really 18 of us? How come we could never find anybody? 18? And I still couldn't ever find people? They found me. They found me all the time when I didn't want to be found. Shout out the first like 3 sessions when I just wanted to make the garden and everyone was always coming into the castle. I just wanted to finish the garden. It would have been done so much sooner if people had given me a little time without coming to the castle. Yeah, it was a learning experience for everyone. I had fun. I would do it again. I would love to do another vampires. I'd like to use the storyline I had set for Leo, but it would also be really fun to do the human Lev story where he's just a terrible person in a different way. Because that would also mean having a character who's human, who's actively trying to be on the vampire side, and is not scared of a little murder and killing of the humans. I also wouldn't hate getting a second go at doing Love over again. I think the story we have is like his canon, but like I know what I'm doing now. I know what I'm doing better. Sometimes a girly just has a hobby and I love that for him. Yeah, he's the worst they you've ever met in your life, and I love him for that. He's my little guy. Look at him sitting on top of Catalyst's head in the corner. Honestly, his skin's so cute. Not to like toot my own horn, but he's so cute. What's he so cute for? And then you look at the pictures of him I draw, and like he's some sort of freak. But his little cubes are so cute. Our little guy. I miss him. I miss being him. I miss I miss my weekly session of being him. Somebody get a hold of Oat. I want another go at it. I want to be him again. I want to see my baby boy. What's Oh, is that a pillager outpost? Okay. It's like, why are these things just here? I think it'd be really fun to run through, and this would be just absolutely insane to do also because of the time commitment, but like variations in character, like the one um where Dia comes to Oakhurst and is already a vampire, or where you know, maybe Dimitri's in Oakhurst for some reason this time and lives there. It's There's just so many. This is why we have DMs and have so many AUs for them already. I'm so unwell about them. I love them so much. Ooh, I haven't seen one of you guys with all your leaves. Okay. They sicken me. They make me so sick, and I love them. And I am kissing their faces all over, and then I'm throwing them in lava, and then I'm wrapping them in a blanket. It's okay. We can start over. Where do we go? I could talk about our vapors forever. I could talk about the official one forever. I need to. I started Oppo's POV, right? And I think, through like 6 of the episodes. And then, um, through no fault of hers, I just hit that point where like the serotonin wasn't toninating or what, how yeah, And so I didn't finish it, but I need to because Oppo makes me like just her character's so good. And I really, that's why I really wanted to be Leo because I keep thinking about that part where I was telling one of you about how his bit was going to be like if he was faced with the vampires. I found another town. And it was, pick someone to sacrifice or we'll kill you. And he would sacrifice someone. And I just thought it'd be a fun, like, story to follow because he's in it for himself. He's in it for, I don't know how much I want to give because I might, because Techno, if you do your vampires, like we've talked about, then I'll use him. But like, Oppo, Oppo was there to protect people, even if she didn't originally think people were going to be there. But it was like her job, it's what she felt was right, and so she protected people. If Leo was faced with that same situation, he would not. He would sacrifice anyone to get what he wants. He that I think using Oppo as an example like against him was just what was good in my brain because they're both standing for what they believe in and what they feel is right. But in Oppo's case, what is up with this building? She was so much more like Leo's reasons are like selfish, and Oppo was not being selfish, is I think a good way to put it. Oh, uh-oh. Why'd my stream pause? Oh, it didn't. I just stopped moving. Sorry. But Leo would be selfish because he has gone to Oakhurst with a goal, and as he slowly would come to realize that that goal was not going to be met, he was going to switch to what he knows best, which is playing for whatever side is winning, even if that means backstabbing or lying, because he just knows how to survive. Because he's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a very nice person, but he's willing to get his hands dirty in order to keep himself and the person he cares about the most safe and protected and well. And I want to be him so bad. Also, because I took so much time on his skin, and while I think I could probably fix tier 1 and tier 2, his tier 3, Jackie and Leo, I know, I know. I wanted them to. I think Leo would have been so much fun to play in this because he's my OC. He has his own canon real storyline that is super not this at all. I mean, he's not even a Minecraft OC. He existed for years before I was into Minecraft. But putting him in this situation, I thought it was gonna be so much fun. I'll just use him. I'll use him. Techno. I'll use him if you do your other Vaporous that you considered talking about, and we're gonna do. Yeah, I do think being a human will suck. After being a vampire every single time I've played, bro, do you? Come on, it's my boat. What is still hitting me? What is still hitting me? I want my boat back. Boat. Okay. Are you gonna be Alice again if you do that? Oh, because I think you said it would be like, because I mean, she's trapped there at the end of her session. Yeah. I could put Leo into that because the story I have, the baseline of the story is that he is looking for something. And so it could just be like the exact same thing would fit in. Of course, that would be fun. Also, because as much as I would want to be Lev again in another Vaporous, I can't imagine him for any reason whatsoever going back to Oakhurst a third, second time. I guess technically going back because he started there and then he left. So going back and going through his sessions was his going back the first time. Even if he felt that same tug that was like, you should go back to Oakhurst, he wouldn't. Not again. Not after what happened. But Leo didn't experience that, and Leo's full human. Leo is my human run at this. Every everything worked out so surprisingly well for Lev. It was so funny. Uh, because I gave him my name. Yeah, Lev would not. At at best, he might skirt around the outside of town, but would not go within the borders of the town ever again. He did. He just kept getting away with it. I loved being a menace though. It was so much fun. Oh, but I was gonna say I think being a human would suck because I wouldn't be able to lunge. I miss lunging. I miss lunging so much. I wish to lunge. I think I could do a pretty good job of it as a human too, in the right situation. I do think I will be woefully unprepared to be a human though. Like I've had two vampire runs and despite everything there is to make them weaker, I feel like overall it might be easier to be one. There's ups and downs to both. I think it also just depends on how well the humans are working together. Because, like, I mean, once a human has a vampire, like, holy watered and low on health or is using silver, like, it's actually pretty easy to trap them. You just kind of do need more than one person, but, like, you know. No, yeah, the humans, you just like a vampire could one on one and win a human. A human, I feel, needs at least two to successfully take out a vampire, but that is, if anything, because most of the vampire's abilities are based in helping them get away. Because lunging is good for jumping away from if you get stuck in some silver. Um, Turning invisible, they can't see you, you get quiet and you just, they lose track of where you went. You throw them off by swapping where you're going. Ooh, that's a lot of vampire characters. I like it. I like the diversity in your characters. No, Lev was actually hi. If you look at my little PNG on this side, that is the big one is Catalyst, this guy. And the little one on top is my vampire's character, Lev. Um, And he was just a little monster. He was a little menace. Caused problems on purpose all over the place. I miss being him. There's the Charmander. Techno, do you have the Charmander yet? I don't remember. Oh, Charmander was your starter. That's right. Okay. Well, I have been catching any starters, I find. They don't spawn very often. Yippee. Bag. I don't have anything that's gonna be especially helpful right now. So let's just hope for the best. I do not have a Pokemon low enough level to fight this and not just knock it out. Nice. Ooh, that's fun. I like that you pulled in the like canon, I suppose, vampires lore from POW for it. I did nothing with it. I completely ignored whatever POW had. Not in like a mean way, but like my characters had no connection to them or any of theirs. I did think for a little bit about how, what if I had made my vampire like a fledgling to Scott, but I didn't. And in the end, his sire ended up being some nobody who was a bad person also. I haven't even designed his sire yet. I don't want these. Bean. We have a lot of cherry groves on this map, in case you guys weren't aware of that. And a lot of snow. I've just been talking about vampires for like okay, well some of us enjoy running around mindlessly. Uh Dia's hypothetical sire. That's right. I was thinking, obviously it's way too late to change this, but there's an AU out there where the vampire that attacked Dia's carriage was Lev, and Dia perhaps doesn't recognize him, but she comes into Oakhurst as a vampire because of him. And from the start, I don't know if she would be on his side then, if she would like be able to figure it out. There's a lot of powdered snow. Oh, yeah, I thought of. Ugh, I fell in. I fell in. No, I fell in. I'm okay. Um, I thought about it the other day. I don't remember what I was doing. I just thought, and I fell into more snow. Cassie, Cassie, Cassie was the one you decided not to be instead of Pidge, right? Ooh, that's good, Dia. I like that. Oh, Cassie was the one that replaced with Jackie. Okay, Jackie, my love, feral, feral woman. Love her. The way you dropped art of Jackie and I went like, "Hey, watch this." And then literally like 3 minutes had a little fan art. Was it very good? I could have done way better, but she just entered my brain and was in there and I couldn't get her out. I like when they're wrong. That's a deep fall. See, I get it from being a homestuck for years. There's a Jane cosplay. Jane is one of the Homestuck characters. And the reason this Jane cosplay is so like famous to Homestucks is because um it was a brand new outfit and the update dropped hours before and she was like already at a con and she had this cosplay done. Like it was crazy. Cosplay any percent run done in like 10 minutes and it looked really nice. Yeah, Homestuck was something else. I loved it. I still do. I have a Homestuck tattoo. Is that dog mad at me? No. I thought I heard something. Um, I found giant hole. Dangerous. My leg's falling asleep a little bit. Yeah, I've been doing this in the dark. I turned off my lights because my head hurt. And maybe it's also because I took some more Advil too, but I don't feel nearly as tired or bad as I did earlier. I just needed to talk. I just needed to talk nonsense. And we started talking about Vapris. I need to get into Pyro's point of view. Owen's made me so sick. I I have my screen brightness down pretty low most of the time, and I wear like my blue light glasses, but like also I think it's the amount of light because with my bedroom light on, it's just so much more. Um, I've significantly dimmed the amount of lights blasting my retinas. Uh, but I know we've talked about this before, but I love talking about it anyways all the time. Um, is my watch order was Scott and then either Owen or Avid, and then whichever one of those two I didn't watch, I would watch the other, and then I would watch Legs, and then I would watch Abolish. And Abolish didn't get added till like towards the very end, halfway through. It was only 8 episodes, which is crazy. um, and so I remember the finale, the second, the seventh episode, watching Scott's and discovering, Owen and Pyro telling them that Avid was dead and that they'd killed him. And then I I remember struggling to decide whose I was going to watch. And I don't know, just I think I watched Owen second and I was crying all day. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of like actual Vaporous stuff. I just think about it all the time still. It it really will. I don't know what it was. I don't know what POW put into their Vaporous, but God, it's in my brain forever now. Oh, I think so. Me and it Katsu, me and Riley did really last minute Vapors cosplays. I think I want to fix Owen or even do tier one Owen instead of tier three um next year. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around so I can see better. I think Pyro would also be a fun cosplay because Riley cosplays Scott. Um, but also then my options are painting myself gray, which I left behind when I stopped cosplaying Homestuck, or doing fake facial hair. And that's not as bad, but if you're not careful, it just looks really bad. I don't even remember why I started watching it. Like, Riley had only barely gotten me into watching Life series stuff, and then Vaporous dropped, and it was so good. It was so good, so fast. And it had my favorite little troublemaker. It had Scott, and he's my favorite troublemaker. Um, and I remember when it started, I wasn't sure how to feel about Avid, but now he's a great guy. Love that guy. Love his content. Love his music. Oh, that's so real of you, Techno. I did that to an anime once. I started watching it, and for some reason, it started me on episode 12, and so I watched all of episode 12 really confused, because 12 was the last one of the season. And then at the end, I realized what had happened, and I was like, man, it was good. It was still really good, though. Um, where'd my boat go? It was so good. It was when I was watching Blood Blockade Battlefront, which I highly recommend to anyone who has not watched it. It's so good. Leo, my love, and all the characters. I speed ran watched season one SBK while I was at work. I would put on the videos while I was like lesson planning. I don't honestly remember as much of it as I probably should. I do miss that weird little monkey man though. I remember when they tubed the gays. I remember when SBK season two started, that was still a big bit that everyone was joking about happening again. I haven't watched Avid Adventures. I've fallen so behind on needing to watch content. I am now in that like shameful little hole where I'm just not watching anything instead of getting any done, which is only making it worse. It's because I fell behind on Bannerfall really fast. And unfortunately, Bannerfall is all streams, and some of the streams are very long. I wanted to get into Nom's point of view because it had a healthy amount of Scott and a healthy amount of whatever was going on with 4C. And so I thought it was kind of like, killing two birds with one stone moment. But his first video was 6 hours long, and it took me over a week at work to get through it because I would just keep pausing it while I was lesson planning to watch videos that I needed for lesson planning. And I still don't think I've even watched the second one. I think this summer I'm gonna have to really lock in. I am also actually behind on SBK right now, but it is the end. It is the end of the school year, which means I'm in that bit where the kids are starting to act out because it's the end of the school year, and everyone's sort of, it's the end of the year, whatever. But it's like we still have a month and a half left of this. Do not get so relaxed and let the kids start doing whatever. It's just it's a really tough, it's really tough, and I'm not even like a student. I'm just a guy. But once summer hits, I'll have some extra time to sort of lock in and do whatever I want. A, a healthy amount of my time with Riley's probably going to be them having to make stuff for cons. So maybe, so when they're doing that, I can just set aside some time to watch my videos, come do a stream or two. Dang it, come on. By then, Odabe's Origin server should be up. So I should be getting to do Origin stuff. About 3 weeks. Ooh, finals. Finals suck. I didn't attend school past high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was gonna spend money at college that I didn't know where I was going with it. But I've had my job for like almost 10 years. I'm supervisor. So going not going not going to college didn't really stop me from doing anything. It's fine for me. I'm glad. I'd hate having to do finals again. I did my last final in 2016 and I never looked back. I'm old, guys. Oh, look at him go. Oop. I'm old and I got bad bones. I stood up yesterday and half of my back popped. That's fair. I actually went to a school that had a schedule more like a college where we had fewer but longer classes each day, which was really nice. Um, and so our finals were also a little bit easier. Also because across the board, I believe in the whole state, but don't quote me on that. When we do finals, you would only do a couple classes of finals on one day, and then the next day you would come in and do the other classes. And so since I had the college like schedule for my school, that meant we only had two finals a day. Some kids might have had three because of because of certain classes, but I only had two. Yeah, so so that was part of that love luck there, sensei. Uh Always getting away with little bits just like that. Barely, but I do. And one of these times I'm going to fall down. I'm going to die. But, you know, 3 out of every 5 times I managed to catch myself. Yeah, my hubris in this game is crazy. That's why I could never, ever, ever be on a hardcore world. I get real lucky with my catching myself. Yeah, you'll see me fall off a cliff and die eventually if you show up to enough of my streams. I'm really good at doing that, but like I said, three out of every 5 times I managed to catch myself. What is going on there? No, heck no. That wasn't even that wasn't even real hubris. I wasn't bragging or anything. I just got lucky. Yeah, hightail. I haven't gone back. Dia, I haven't gone back to hightail since that day. I have not opened the game even on my own. I'm still so distraught by what happened. I was just yeah. Also, you can call me Lev. Uh, I don't ever feel the need to correct the streamers when they use my Twitch name, because that's what my Twitch name is for. Still remember the Tiva. Why? Why? Why was that bear there? And it just followed me, and it just slept there for a while. It, why? Why does Hightail hate me so bad? It's because it knows I'm doing too well in Minecraft. I'll get back to Hightail. I'll get back to Hightail eventually, but I'm still kind of mad at it for what happened last time. So we're giving it a little break. I think for one of these streams I should play Woowa. I can't start over unless I make a new account, but I just want to make you guys watch me play Woowa. Also because I need to get back into it. It's been long enough. I need to catch up on Star Rail because I'm never that far behind in Star Rail, and I need to catch back up in Woowa before I fall so far behind it's impossible to, like in Genshin. I'm actually not that far behind in Genshin either, but I don't have a lot of the extra little side stuff done. In Woowa and Star Rail, I've managed to keep up with most of the side stuff. Most. Keyword. I've shown you guys my Woowa account a little bit. Not on stream, but in Discord. I go through my gotcha games in phases where I will hardcore play them for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I won't touch them again for another 3 or 4 months. And it's about that time. Oh, I did, oh dang. I really liked what was going on in Nod Cry. I liked the Nod Cry update. I need to get back to Nod Cry. Genshin is approaching what is theoretically going to be the end, and I want to be there for it when it happens. But also for reference, the original Genshin plan was 5 years, and at the 5 year mark, we were only like halfway through where we thought we'd be. So Genshin's been going on for a hot minute. Uma Musume hasn't even been out that long. I like how you've already had a resurgence for it. I never got into the horse girls. One second. I gotta move stuff around. I gotta stretch my leg out. Or my bones are gonna rebel. Oh, I'm so old. Gotcha is gambling. It's all the same. My gotcha luck in Genshin is like straight ass though. Star Rail I usually get pretty good pulls. Wuwa I get crazy amazing pulls. Genshin, bad. I don't know why Genshin hates me so much, but it does. And I've been here since like the beginning. I think I started my account a couple weeks after it dropped. My Venti's from the first Venti run, and he has not left my party. Venti, my love. Ooh, who's that? Oh, Goldine. Hello, Goldine. Please don't go any further. Yippee. Oop. Yippee. What was I doing? I was talking about Wuwa. I love Wuwa so much. I think the story's fun. I think the characters are fun. I remember when it came out, some people I was talking to about it were like, it's just so dark and like grungy and like, yeah, that's kind of like, oh, look, two starters. Oh, Squirtle's mad at me. Oh no, wait, I'm just drowning. We're fine. Um, because it's like post-apocalyptic, I guess. And there's monster. It's a good game. I like it. I like it. It's one of my more favorite of the gotcha games. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, but this isn't big enough to mean anything. Man, I'm just gonna keep hitting lily pads, I guess. I also like Star Rail. I genuinely enjoy Star Rail, and I've been playing Star Rail since it dropped for certain. And so I'm usually really up to date with it, but I haven't touched it in like a hot minute, so I'm probably pretty far behind. The other thing I really like about Wuwa is so far all of it, they drop like the lore story updates in pretty manageable, like smaller parts, where, versus Genshin and Star Rail, where they like, for each story update, they last anywhere from like 3 to 50 million hours, and it takes forever to get through. Freeway Stone. Um, and that's I think my biggest gripe is I think they need to just do make the updates shorter, or if they're all going to be that long, like give us more time between them because spending 8 hours of my day on one storyline is kind of crazy, especially when I'm like up to date. And it's, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I love Sunday. I'm trying to get my friend into Sunday. He's already low key there, but like I keep just sending him Sunday stuff to be like, hey, look at this. You like, ooh, you want to like this character so bad. I don't even need him to play Star Rail. I just want him to like Sunday. Swamp, but no gym. Very long fall down. Where's my bucket? I'm gonna give it a second. Yippee. I would never survive a Skyblock Kingdom game. I would fall off and lose everything so many times. Just like how I could never play a hardcore world because I would die so fast. I forget to eat a lot. I like that I don't have to eat in this. Ooh, is that more swamp? Yes, come on, Koga. See, after Koga, where am I at? After Koga, there's 3 more. Koga, Sabrina, Blaine, and either Giovanni or Blue. I guess I don't know how they're doing this. I know you have to fight Blue. I just don't know when. And then I think you can get the other badges from the other regions, and I'm not really sure how that works. Oh yeah, I'll let that one go, Dia. Yeah, that is between Black Swan and oh my god, I can't remember her name. Black Swan and Acheron. And yeah, that went crazy. Uh there's there's stuff happening with Blade right now, or there's about to be stuff happening with Blade, which is huge. Uh we're not on Penacony. We're on Amphoris, right? Yeah. Because its name is also almost Ampharos, and that's how I remember it. Um, and it's just it's good. I like it. I like the story. I think Star Rail is getting a lot better attention than Genshin. I think. Okay, jeez. Okay, bye. I think Hoyo made Genshin and was like, yeah, we're gonna love this game, and then came up with Star Rail and immediately just let Genshin drown. I still think its favorite child is Honkai Impact, though. And then they also have Zenless Zone Zero, and then they're making, I think it's called Petite Planet, which is sort of like Animal Crossing, if I remember correctly. It looks cute, but like they've got a lot going on, and they love to just do terrible things to Genshin. They just they make the quest so long, and it's all a lot of talking, and it's sometimes it's not even like talking that needs to be happening, and it's I love Genshin, but it's just it's getting the short end of the stick here. Man, all this swamp and no gym, right? Swamp's kind of going into this. Well, it turns into mangrove swamp. I'll still check it out. Hello, Sir Skit. Yeah, no, there's definitely favoritism, and you can tell. Thankfully, Wuwa is not Hoyoverse, so it does not have to compete with its sibling games. What is that thing? Oh, Tatsugiri. I haven't seen one of you yet. That's the little sushi guy. You mad at me? Oh no, it's Basculin. Let me out. Oh yeah, there's nothing else over here. It ends. Turns into a mangrove swamp and ends. There's a torch? I haven't been over here. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Okay. But nope. It's almost been 3 hours. I'll probably be done soon too. I didn't think I was gonna go this long, to be honest. I wasn't sure if my head was gonna make it. Server is not beating the ARG applications. No, it's not. How long, speaking of that thing, how long is the first part of the ARG you brought up earlier when Techno jump scared me? Because I know the second 30 to 40 minutes. That's not very long considering the second part is 2 hours, right? Techno, what does that mean? Techno, what does that mean? Honestly, that's not too bad. That's 3 hours of time, give or take. Maybe oh no, we'll see how I'm feeling because I'm also getting back into books. I've been reading, as you may or may not have been aware. Um, I picked up a new Dan May book, and it's called 1 second, let me. Oh, it's called Mistakenly Saving the Villain. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. And I've decided to get back into the the husky and his white cat. Um, because I was all the way through volume 8 and then I just stopped reading because volume 9 and beyond weren't out. But now volume 9 through 11 are out and I've purchased them and I can finish the series. For your ARG, one of them's very Dimitri coded. I could be listening perhaps. Um, but yeah, I'm reading. I'm trying to do stuff here on the server because Techno opened it for us, and I don't want her I don't want her to have done that and then us not use it. My life was taken over by Tomodachi Life. I'm really in it with prepping stuff for summer for work. It is just that part of the year where everything's always happening a lot and something's not going to get done, but 3 hours isn't that bad. 3 hours is what I'd spend triple that on Vaporous every week, every Sunday for weeks for vampires. Oh yeah, web comics. I don't read online very much. Um, just because reading on the screen that long. I like reading books. I think maybe because I'm not staring at a screen because I do get migraines fairly easy. Do I even want this thing? I'm mad at it. I'm mad at it. I already have one, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna drown a little bit. Um, so the less I have to read on the screen, the better. Especially because if I can't read it on mobile, I don't know why, it's just really hard for me to read like long things on my computer screen. Okay. Let's find somewhere. Let's find somewhere to wrap up. I could go back to this town. Let's go back to that town and let's go pick up whatever eggs my trap inches have laid. And we'll be back tomorrow. If if Musi streams like always, I'll watch some of her stream and then I'll come do this, which means we'd start around 7:30 to 8. If she's not streaming, I might start a little earlier just because then I don't have to be up as late. I mean, I'll be up late anyways, but um, I mean, you'll know when I'm about to stream because I'll start messaging you little sad face emojis. Also, I think whenever I use this one, unless we come up with a better name, I'm just gonna call it the Core 4 Cobbleverse. I do. It's not that I hate streaming when you're able to watch, it's that I love to make you suffer. Um, I'm in your walls, learning your schedule, picking when it is the worst for you on purpose to cause you problems, specifically techno. What's in here? Oop. Yep, mean to you. Cancelled for being mean to techno. Stealing some Pokeballs. Oh, do I have this color recorded? I do. There we go. Egg time. Let's see. Put these back. Put those back. Hello, my beautiful little trapinch. 3 eggs. Look at this. And I've got one here too. That's not what I meant to do. My turn in the bullying cycle only happens. I don't know why I thought I would make that. Uh my turn was always post vampire sessions when you guys would be really mean to me about it, which is not entirely true, but that is when you guys would bully me the most. Oh, I got beans. Oh, I made it and I jumped too far. Actually, let's go look at spawn again. I don't know if Sensei's still here, but I want to show off the spawn, the little town that I made. Oh, it's snowing. We're gonna. That thing's mad at me. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. Get rid of the snow. Maybe. You were so niceys. No, it's still snowing, and that Mankey's still there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna turn on shaders for this too, so it looks nice. I just wanted to show off the little spawn town I made. I made Dia's house, and my house, and Techno's house, and Shai's house, and a community center. And right now, our community center is holding this Megiarna I can't catch yet. She's having a great time. It looks so nice with the shaders. And Techno, I think, planted all of this. Thank you. Thank you. I did everything but that. I wanted to make it look very wintry. Our only other thing is figuring out what to do about lighting, but I haven't felt like doing that recently, so I haven't. Turn shaders back off. But it is a high level. I dragged her from so far away. It's snowing again already. Ow. Ow. No. Why is it so dark? I feel like Techno's messing with me. I don't know if she can, but I feel like she is. I feel like Techno's messing with me. Because what do you mean I just slept through the night and 2 minutes later it was already night again? That's not how this works. That's not how this game works. Here I am trying to be niceys about your garden in our town and you're messing with me. Okay. I I really doubt anyone else is streaming at 11 p.m. on a Thursday. Pyros. No, Pyro is not live. Yeah, nobody's live. Okay. We'll do. I I'm always being bullied. We're always bullying each other. Please, I am standing outside. I don't know if you said anything before that. I might have missed it. Bro. I'm going inside. I hate it here. I'm inside now. And it's dark again. It's an abuse of power. No. Uh, okay. I'll be. Yeah, not the one damage. Okay, I'll be again here tomorrow, maybe doing solo peak. Um, maybe doing this more, but definitely doing something. Solo peak will be fun if you want to come laugh at me, because I will probably die a lot. But It was nice talking to you guys. Dia, as always, techno. You won't be here tomorrow, so Sensei, thanks for popping in. Bye, guys.